medicine. It's kind of a pun with the rhinos, because they have to get their horn cut off for this medicine. Alright, so I just want to know what's the point. Like, would you guys put your like fingernail clippings into your coffee every morning to see if it would make you feel better? Because that's pretty much what the Vietnamese do with the rhino horn. They crush it up and just put it in their tea, and they think that it'll cure a bunch of diseases and different sicknesses. And then with the medicinal use, they'll use it to cure fever, vomiting, snake bites, and for some reason they think it'll cure cancer and demon possession as well. But all the studies that have been done on it have been inconclusive, and they've said that there is no medicinal use that can be considered for this. Alright, and then most of the species of rhinos are down in like South Africa, and they get hunted for their horns, of course, and mostly they'll use, like, the poachers will use silencers or something of that effect to make sure that other people don't hear them, and then they will get caught. Sometimes they'll live, sometimes they won't. It kind of just depends on where they're shot at first, and then they will, this is one that lives, but she has to suffer with both of her horns missing and the gouge in her face. And this is a person who's actually making a huge difference with the endangered rhinos. Her name's Knessa Johnson, and she's a member of VetPaw, which is Veterans Empowered to Protect African Wildlife. She has served in Iraq for about 4 years, and now she devotes her life to protecting endangered animals in Africa. She has her whole team working on it, and they don't hunt poachers, they say. They just try to go and stop them. Their goal is not to kill them, but to basically just arrest them and try to save the endangered rhinos. She loves animals, so it kind of just took off from there. And then rhinos are actually a pretty big part of the income for Africa. The poachers will actually use it to get money for their country, and then they'll send it over to Vietnam, and they'll pay them the money. So when everyone blames Vietnam, they think that it's the African government's problem. They don't need to deal with it. Like, the African government needs to be punished for this. We don't need to do anything, even though we're the ones that are buying the horn from them and using it for pointless reasons. And so Knessa Johnson is one of the ones that is actually trying to make a difference in this world, and I hope other people will try to do that too.
Thank you. Questions for Lexa? Madison?
Yes.
Are rhinos one of your favorite animals?
Kind of, I guess. I don't know. I've been working at the zoo for like 6 years, and I've got to feed them and stuff. So they're one of my favorite, I guess. Giraffes, of course.
So yes, I have a question. Sorry. So you said at the beginning, so you had to set up. Would you put fingernail clippings in your coffee? What's the connection between fingernail clippings and rhino horn?
Horn is made up of keratin, which is exactly what's made of, like with our fingernails. That's what keratin is, and then our hair. So it's basically like they're putting ground up hair and fingernails into boiling water and drinking it. And they think this will cure everything when there's no proof that it will.
Delicious. Any other questions? All right. Thank you, Lexa.